Did you already put it in?
No. When I dial your number, am I supposed to put the host code instead of that long number?
No, it'll say afterwards, if you're the host, please enter your host number. It didn't do that? Well, you know what? Let me mute the line and then you unmute yourself by doing the *6.
Okay. Hey, go ahead and I need you to unmute yourself on the computer so everyone can hear you.
All right, I'm good.
Okay, well, you and I will just have to deal with a little bit of the feedback. So I don't know if you need to put earbuds in, but yep, we'll figure it out. Okay.
All right, guys, we are so excited to do this team call together with joining our teams, because I think we've got a lot of people that are pushing for some huge promotions, and we're just so excited. And we know that a bunch of you guys are boxed in. You've already done the hard part. You're boxed in for some major, major promotions. We've got diamonds, emeralds, rubies on the phone with us. And you guys are literally just volume away from life-changing numbers. So we, she and I were talking, as we always do, and we always seem to be kind of on the same page with where we're at things. And, we were both just hyping up our teams and how excited we were. And we thought, who better to do this, 911 end of the month team call than to do it together and really teach you guys some of our tips and tricks to get those 4 loyal customers, get into the 400 club, and crank out that volume.
Oh my gosh, what a way to start the call. I'm so, so excited. I'm blown away. Like today I was going through my downline and I was trying to decide or figure out who was doing what and who was promoting, and holy crap, I've been so busy today, like absolutely so stinking busy, because so many people are promoting. But then on the same sense, there's like a bunch of people that are afraid to promote. I think that's the fear. I don't know if they're afraid to promote or if it's just like their mind getting away from them. So before we go any further, Jen and I kind of, oh gosh, we're new to this, guys, doing the video and the voice thing. So bear with us tonight because we'll figure it out. The one thing that we decided that we would do, we're going to make like a public service announcement before this call starts, right, Jen? We kind of decided we better do a public service because, listen, we know that there's going to be a lot of different people on the call, a lot of different personalities. Some of you have been learning your color personality. Some of you aren't really sure yet, but we're going to get kind of real and raw with you guys. And I think that sometimes you just need that, especially when these big bonuses are on the line, because Mark Pentecost said, this is it. These bonuses are done. These double good bonuses are gone. He is not extending them again. And so many of you are on the verge of getting your double ruby, your double emerald, your double diamond, double, triple, presidential, like all of these you guys are on the verge of getting. And yet you guys are getting scared and you've become possum-like. And Jen and I were joking, and it's like, do you want to play possum or do you want to be the roadrunner? So with that being said, for those of you that are yellow, and yellows are your caregivers. Jen's yellow, she was a nurse, but you're a little more sensitive. You take things really, really personally. Tonight, don't, okay? Because we're just going to keep it real with you. We're going to tell you what needs to be done, what you need to do, because we've been at this a little bit and we know what this time of year is all about. So if you are yellow and you are sensitive, just absorb everything and take it for what it is. If you are green, and greens are all about our information, you guys love a lot of information. You love to hear maybe even a little bit of that constructive criticism because you want to grow and you want more information. We're about to give it to you. So just hold on tight because we're going to give it to you tonight. And then the blues, I mean, y'all just want to have fun. You just want to get out there and have a lot of fun and teach people how to have a lot of fun. But you have your own insecurities and scares. So what we're going to tell you tonight, just take it and grab it because it's going to help you have even more fun. Okay. It's going to help you teach others to have more fun. And then our reds, like this is going to be like right up your alley. Like this is going to be your call. This is going to be your call because, you guys are pretty like hardcore, like tell me what to do, tell me how to get it done, how am I going to make this money, go, 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 and you compete with yourself and others. So this is going to be like the perfect call. So with that being said, and with that public service announcement out there, just know that we have your best interest at heart and we're doing this for you. We're having this call for you. And we want nothing more than for you guys to stop playing possum and get out there and be the Roadrunner and go get those bonuses that you can and will and deserve to earn.
Absolutely. You know, we were talking about some of our own personal experiences, and I was telling Sandy about the week before I went diamond. And I remember looking at the chart in the tree viewer. I mean, as so many of you guys are stalking the crap out of tree viewer and looking, and I needed 6,000 more, 6,000 BB more. And there was less than a week. And, you know, when you're just starting out, I just started really running, that 6,000 seemed so high to me. And I remember telling Sarah, you know what, it's just, it's too much volume and I don't know where I'm going to pull this out of, and it's okay. You know, there's always next month. She looked at me and she's like, you're right. There's always next month. We can do it next month. And that's fine. There's no shame in that game. However, you're really not that type of person that's going to sit back and say, I'll catch you next month, are you? I'm like, no. She goes, so if you're going to do it, let's freaking do it. She didn't say freaking, but we're going to keep it stuff.
We got to stay PG. We got people that might have their kids in the room.
Kids in the other room. But she looked at me. She's like, then let's blank and do it. And that was all I needed. I needed to hear that it was possible. And I did it. I cranked out that last volume. And that's what Sandy does too. I mean, sometimes you're looking at that chart and the month it's ticking down. You're like, oh my gosh, this number is huge. Guys, we have 8 days. 8 days in It Works world is like a freaking year. Like,
oh, it's totally a year. Yeah, it's totally like a whole year.
I'm looking at this and I've heard from a couple of you guys, I'm not going to call anyone out, but I heard from a couple of you guys like, oh, it doesn't look like it's going to happen. I'm sorry. What? 8 days. Like, miracles can happen. Anything can happen. But you know what, guys? It's not a miracle. It's hard work. It's dedication. It's knowing what you want. And do you want it? I think a lot of us have been used to these bonuses being pushed back. They're not being pushed back. He's made it very clear. This is it. So now is the time that you get to decide. Are you going to sit back and say, you know what? I can do it next month without a bonus. Or are you ready to do it now? Let's do it now. You guys are on this call for a reason. So whether it be your goal to get in the 400 club or, you know, $20,000 bonus, everything is possible. Anything is possible. And, you know, I hear a couple people, they're like, I'm praying for it. Awesome. Please do. Please do. But you've got to work as hard as you're praying. And on my bathroom mirror, it says unwavering faith plus extraordinary action equals $20,000 a month. We have to work for it as hard as we're praying for it. So here today, let's take that unwavering faith and extraordinary action and let's get you guys to your goals.
I love that because we were talking earlier. I know I'm like jankying it up here because I don't know how else to. We were talking earlier, and that was one of the things we talked about was that people were like, I'm praying for it to happen. And, you know, I've got a couple people too on my team that are, and I'm sure they're listening, and some of them might not have voiced this to me in the last couple of days, and they're probably listening and they're like, oh crap, that's me she's talking about. Listen, don't give up before the end of the month. I mean, Jen, she's good. I mean, some of you who don't know her story, I mean, she'll share it with you how she pushed and got, you know, double diamond for her and her husband within 2 months. And she did that by taking every opportunity to work this business every single day. But I've had people say, it's not going to happen. I'm in a funk. I don't know what happened to me. I don't know what to do. And they gave up with like, these people were giving up with 15 days left to go in the month. And it just like, you guys can't do that because this is your livelihood. A lot of you, those of you that are on my team that have talked to me and have joined, because I'm very blunt with you all when you join the team, and I'm like, listen, you're coming in and you're going to do this for the next 3 to 5 years. You're going to work hard the first 2 years. You're going to throw everything into this for the first 2 years. I posted something earlier today and I said, you know, excuses cost you money more than trying ever will. Because what's that?
I love that. I love that.
Oh yeah, because excuses will cost you more money than ever trying will. Because as long as you're trying, something's happening. As long as you're trying, you're planting those seeds. As long as you're trying, your business is growing. As long as you're trying, you're trying. But if you're making excuses and you're saying, oh, I can't, like Jen could make every freaking excuse in the world. She's got 4 babies. She was 9 months pregnant when she was going for one promotion last year. She could make every excuse in the book, reason why she can't work this business, but she doesn't make any excuses. She will be on the phone with someone and she'll say, hold on. And she'll turn around and do her thing with her kids and come back to the phone. She gets to work. She is literally working her business from 4 o'clock in the morning until probably 4 o'clock in the morning. That woman never stops. And that's the type of mentality that you guys need to have. I mean, I can't do it, I'm going to quit. It's just not going to cut it, because you guys have told me that you are sick and tired of being sick and tired. And you've told me that you don't want to work where you're at anymore. You're tired of being in debt. You don't want someone else to raise your kids. Well, by you making excuses and not working and you're quitting with 15 days left in the month, 8 days left in the month, 2 days left in the month, you are giving up on yourself and your kids and your future and your legacy, and you're letting somebody else diminish what you could do because you're making those excuses for yourself. And that's all they are, is excuses. That's it.
Every single person, we do something that is so duplicatable, that is so beautifully duplicatable, that any single person, regardless of where you are in your life, regardless of what your past is, it's just that it's your past. You don't live there anymore. Today starts new. So what do you want it to be? The next 8 days are probably going to miss some things. And you have to know what you want. And we say it all the time, your why is going to make you cry, but I'm going to be honest with you. Your why, it's got to get you up and out of bed. Your why has got to be so big that, forget the crying, it's got to get that alarm set a little bit early. You're going to stay up a little bit later than what you wanted. You're going to get up a little bit earlier than what you wanted. But if your why is so in your face, like, all right, let me tell you a little background. I started a little over 3 years ago, and I didn't do anything for 6 months. I got my 4 loyal customers, and I had a seat. I had every excuse in the book.
You played possum.
Oh, I did. I had every excuse in the book. I was working full time. I was going to school full time. We just had the 3 babies at the time, but I never saw my husband. And I fell victim to my excuses. And you know what happened? My whole why became my excuse. My why was my kids, and that was the first thing I used was my excuse. Shame on me. So then we had something horrible happen at work. A woman, she was my age, with 3 kids, coded and died. And it was my, like, God's backhand. Like, what are you doing? You guys have all already done the hardest part. Guess what? This business never got harder from the day you signed, because that took you guys way outside your comfort zone, trying something new. I had already done that. So it was like, all right, get to work, Jen. And I did. And I went to my first conference being paid as an executive in January. And I went diamond the very next month, and then double diamond after that. And was able to quit my job, my RN job, stay at home. But then I got a little complacent. I will very much admit, Sarah always talks about double diamond being that rank that you can kind of just hang out at because you make a good living. It is a spot to get complacent, and that's what I did. And then I went to 2015's conference, and I was very pregnant. And Mark announced the double good bonuses. And while everyone else is standing up, just like screaming, my pregnant butt sat down and sobbed, because I knew that I was going to do something big. And I could either go triple or take my husband, my very skeptical, semi-non-supportive husband, take him double diamond too. And that's what I did. And you guys know what? People told me it was impossible. because I said, I'm going to take him diamond in 1 month, and then I'm going to take him double diamond the next. And he doesn't do anything with the business. He doesn't help you. I mean, with this business. So it was all me, plus managing my double diamond team. But you know what? My why got bigger because I'm over here looking at my dream board. I'm going to take you guys here so you guys can see I'm not full of crap. And my dream board has, I don't know if you can see that, but it has an orphanage by 2020, sponsor children in need. I want clean drinking water. I want to pay cash for Berkeley's braces. I want a beach house, and I want $20,000 a month. And guess what? Nobody's going to hand that to me because I'm nice. Because you know what? Let's be honest. I'm not even all that nice all the time. So I've got to work for it. And
not all that nice.
I think I'm nice, but I'm really not that nice all the time. So I'm not getting that house based on my smile. But I have to know what I want. And I went to work. And you guys know what? I rolled into that hospital on the 30th. And I still had 7,000 BV. 7,000 BV. I was going in to have baby number 4, still with 7,000 BV. And I had my husband's phone, my tablet, all laid out. I told the anesthesiologist that I need 5 more minutes. And he saw the hate in my eyes. I piercing vision towards him when he told me I could have it. I'm like, I need 5 more minutes. And I did it. I took my husband double diamond in 2 months, got him $50,000 in bonuses the day after I had a baby. And you know what? It's because I wanted it, and it's because I rallied the troops. So if you guys are on here trying to get some help with more loyal customers, let's do that. Let's Sandy, do you want to start off the call talking about for our new team members? We know you guys are on here, and we're so excited to have our new team members on the call with us.
Yes.
Let's start off with those first 4 loyal customers. And actually, Sandy, if you can talk about, you told me something that you and your team are doing new.
Yes.
And this is like one of those mind blown. I love everything about it. And I hope you don't mind because I'm definitely stealing this from my team.
No, it's so funny because when I was telling you, today, I could just envision your face. You were like, oh, and I just heard like the commercial where like the head explodes with the purple. Like I totally saw that. Yes.
Yeah, that really happened. Cheerios came out.
Yeah. Okay. So, hey, real quick, Jen, if you'll do me a favor on your computer, if you'll just turn the volume down all the way and put your earbuds in, it'll keep the echoing stopping because that's what I did. And everyone on my end is saying it's a lot better. So all you have to do is turn the volume down so you can barely hear me and put your earbuds in and we'll be good. Don't mute your computer, but just turn it all the way down.
All right.
Bear with us just 2 seconds, guys. This is literally the first time Jen and I are trying to do it this way, but we thought it'd be nice because, you know, it gives you 2 options. Oh, the echo's gone. Nice. Okay, Jen, you can hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so yeah, so I was talking to Jen today, and we were talking about what we were going to share with you guys and what we should do with our new customers because our new distributors, because let's face it, for a lot of you guys to get this bonus, got to be a lot of distributors coming in, which means there's a lot of customers that have to come in, and we have to fill that volume. And we all know that step 2, once you're in the system, you got your auto ship set up, you got your distributor kit ordered. Step 2 is get your 4 customers. And for a long time, we have been pushing, you know, get your 4, you get your wrap rewards, your product credit, get into the 400 club. You could probably get into the 400 club with 4 customers. But the one thing that we found out, and corporate just changed this, you guys, this was like a real eye opener for a lot of us. It used to be as soon as you got your first 4 customers, you were good, you were golden. You really didn't need to worry about having any more than 4 underneath you, especially when you started building your team. And then corporate changed something. They changed it where in order to be eligible for the diamond and above bonuses, you have to constantly maintain 4 active loyal customers. Now that just means that you have a customer that completed their 3-month commitment or they paid their $50 to complete their program. They don't have to actively be ordering every single month, but they have to have completed either paid their $50 or did their 3-month commitment. that makes them an active customer. But if at any point, because if you are really being diligent with your customers and you're following up with them, you're making sure that they've got the right products, they fall in love with this stuff, you offer the business to them, guess what? Your customer upgrades to a distributor. You just lost one of your active customers. So when we found out that there was a presidential and an ambassador that lost their $150,000 bonus and their $100,000 bonus, I was like, that is not happening to anyone on my team. I will not have anyone even lose a $2,000 bonus, let alone a $150,000 bonus, because they didn't have 4 active customers. So we did a 911 call, and Jen, this is when it literally just came out of my mouth. Like God put the words in my mouth, and I was like, you guys, we are going after that security 6. The security 6 means you have 6 loyal customers actively underneath you. That gives you fluff. It gives you that peace of mind of knowing that in the event that you have 1 or 2 loyal customers that might upgrade to be a distributor, especially if you're brand new, it gives you that peace of mind of knowing that you still have 4 or 5 active loyal customers underneath you, and it just gives you that fluff. Now, if you're going to get more than 6, by all means, go get more than 6, but that security 6, for the most part, will carry you for the rest of the business. It's going to carry you and keep you to have 4 actives. I love it. And if you have 6 loyal customers, it's just going to push more volume through, and it's going to help you get into that 400 club to make you a qualified leg so that you guys can get these bonuses, because the only way that you're going to get your Ruby bonus, Emerald bonus, Diamond, Double, Triple, Presidential, and Ambassador bonuses is you have to have your distributors at 400 in volume. Okay, a lot of you have like, one of my distributors, she is 10 distributors away from Triple Diamond. You better believe she's busting her butt to get those 10 distributors, and she's going to be filling that volume very much like Jen did. You needed, how many did you say you needed? 11, 12, 17, 20 to get your husband to double?
Oh, I had to, volume wise?
Yeah, how many distributors did you sign in 1 month to get him to double, and then all that volume? Okay, so 17 distributors. So my girl, she needs 10. Okay, I've got a couple of girls that are only 2 distributors in volume away. Well, you guys, the volume's going to come from these customers, and we just got to get out there and start sharing. So that security 6, you guys, it's just going to give you that peace of mind that you don't have to worry, because if you have a customer upgrade to a distributor, you literally have 10 days to replace them, or by the 10th of that next month before commissions post to replace them. And I don't know about you guys, but you can never predict what anyone's going to do. You can't predict when and if someone's going to sign up for you when you need them. So think ahead, plan ahead, and get your security 6. I mean, then you don't have to worry about it.
I think that is just absolute. I think it's genius. I think it's genius. I mean, it's going to help your volume regardless. Mm-hmm. But then, yeah, I mean, you just never know. And, you know, as I'm sure you're doing the same thing, teaching my team to go back to those loyal customers. You guys, those loyal customers make amazing distributors. So that's what you're doing. You're sharing the business with them, as you should be doing. And sometimes you have 3 that come out of the woodwork and they're like, yeah, I want to do it. But having that backup of those extra distributor or those extra loyal customers, you know you're fine. And again, I want to reiterate something that Sandy said. I don't want to scare you guys to think that you have to have 4 active ordering loyal customers. Like she said, they can have already completed their 3 months and they're still considered active. So when you look at them in your eSuite, it does say active, even if they completed their 3 months a really long time ago.
Yeah. I think a lot of people get confused by that.
Doesn't my team get a hold of me and I'll give you more information. But I just thought that was absolutely amazing. Security 6.
I think it's really cool because the team too, because they're starting to hashtag that in our team page. Once they have their 6 loyal customer in the computer, they're doing, I got my security 6, which is cool because it's going to catch on. And it just I would be sick. I would be absolutely sick if someone busted their butt on my team and worked really, really hard to get a $20,000 diamond bonus and missed it because of 1 customer.
Absolutely.
I mean, I don't even know how I would handle that. I don't even know how the presidential and the ambassadors are handling the ones that aren't getting their bonuses because of 1 customer. Mm-hmm. 1 customer. And, you know, I think this is a great segue. You told me something really awesome that you do with your existing customers. That was a real aha to me. And I want you to share that with my team and maybe your new team that doesn't even know that you're doing this, because volume is so important. volume is so freaking important right now. And you guys, the fact that people are trying to throw in the towel just blows my mind. And maybe it's because I am more red than I think I am. I don't give up until the fat lady's sitting on me and I can't breathe. I don't quit and give up on things. And you do something cool with your existing customers, which, again, that was my purple head. What? So why don't you?
We both had some good moments today. There's a lot of head explosion.
Is that why you got a headband on? You're like holding it on.
Don't explode.
But I thought this was genius, and I love it.
To make sure that I don't explode.
Okay.
So today we are talking. You guys, a lot of times, we hope that everyone continues to order, but a lot of times they don't. But they could be exactly where you need that volume. Pick up the phone. Pick up the phone and call those existing loyal customers that are where you need them, under the distributors that you need them. And although you cannot offer incentives to sign up as a loyal customer, there's nothing against compliance that states that you can't give them a little incentive to get them to order one more time. So an extra order, I plug them in, hey, I know you completed your 3 months a while ago. Just wanted to touch base, see how you're doing. I wanted to plug you into some of the new products. Have you heard about our cleanse? I'm talking about the cleanse. I love the cleanse and the system. I know your original goal was weight loss, and with summer coming around, people are really jumping on this cleanse. I'm sending them some before and after pictures. And I'm also doing a little incentive to order one more time. If you guys are close to a $20,000 bonus to a $1,000 bonus, don't be afraid to let your customers know that if you've given them good customer service, they probably really care about you, and they probably really truly want to see you succeed, right? So say, you know what, I am up for a huge bonus that would really help me and my family. And I know what great products these are, and I would love for you to make a one-time order. Are you interested in, growing your hair out, plugging them into some of the products, and say, what
I like about it? Can I interject really quick, Jen?
Yes.
Because I want to just point something out. A lot of the times, and this is something that I've personally found out, when I've met with somebody, I've heard Dr. Don say this before, people are only going to retain about 7% of the information that you provide to them. So if you met with somebody 6 months ago, they're only going to pick up and remember the 2 or 3 products that they actually ordered. They're not even going to know about anything else that we have. So that's a great way to remind them that, hey, we have a skincare line. We have essential oils. We have this, this, and this, because they probably don't even know.
Plugging them into, that's the coolest thing about this company that most other companies can't say, you guys. We're not just a weight loss company. We're not a skincare company. We're not a supplement company, because we're all of it. So if you have someone that's only done our weight loss program, plug them in. Show them some before and afters of hair, skin, and nails, exfoliating peel. Would any of these products interest you? Because I'm up for a really big promotion, and I would love for you to try one of these products, because I truly know that you would absolutely fall in love with them. And for your help, I'm going to give you a week's worth of greens. Please do not go and order stuff feeling like you have to do this. I just wanted to share something that I personally am doing, because if I can get that customer ordering again, and I know that they're going to fall in love with our skincare line if they've never tried it. I know that they're going to fall in love with the greens if they've never tried it. To me, that is very much worth my bonus, but also to give them a week's worth of greens as a thank you. And again, not being afraid to tell them what you're so close to, because like I said, if you've given good customer service, they probably really want to help you.
And you know what? And a lot of you might actually be surprised, because like Jen said, if you guys are giving good customer service and you're staying in touch with your customers, because can I take a second and show them kind of what I do, how I keep track?
Yeah.
If you guys are keeping good for those of you that are watching, if you're not watching, I'll tell you what I'm showing. Good customer service is huge, because okay, brand new people. We know we got some newbies on. You guys can't afford to have extra product on hand right now. You are buying just what you need to be commission qualified, to be qualified with your ADBV, okay? We get that. If you are providing good customer service right out of the gate, like Jen said, you might be surprised if you just reach out to them and tell them what you're going for and ask them if they would like to try something else. It's been a while. They might just order without an incentive. You're never going to know unless you try. And I have 2 different systems that I use. Now, for those of you listening on the phone, I have a binder, and in my binder is every single loyal customer that I've ever signed, and it is alphabetized by their first name. So if I need to, I can go through this binder, keep notes on their order form, and I can literally find them quickly by looking up their first name. But I also have this, it's like a, I don't know, what would you call this, Jen? A recipe box?
Trunk box?
Like a recipe box, and it's got index cards in it, and there's dates, and it's the 1st through the 25th, because the 25th is the last day that all orders will run. And all of my loyal customers are put in here by the date that they signed. So if I have a customer that signs today on the 23rd, they're going to go in on the 23rd, and 5 days before their order is processing, I'm pulling out the 23rd. So on the 18th, I'm pulling out the 18th, and I'm calling all of those customers on the 18th that are going to have their order processed on the 23rd to make sure that the product one is working for them. Maybe I can reach out to them and say, hey, I'm going for Ambassador Diamond, and I know you've really been loving the wraps. You ordered them a while ago, because on the back of their index card, I can put what they've ordered in the past. So I have something to communicate with them on, and I can call them if it's been 6 months, because I don't have any record of them ordering. I can call them up and say, hey, Susie Q, I just want to thank you for being a customer of mine for the last, 6 months. I know it's been a while since you've ordered, but I know that you were in love with the wraps. It's been a while since you've wrapped. I want to let you know we've got some other products, just like Jen said, but it's going to help if you've got a system so that you can follow up with them and use greens as an incentive if you can or not. But I think having something to help you keep track of them is huge. And I'm only bringing this up because when I first started, I used to shred all of my order forms, and I didn't write down any of my loyals. And I don't even know where the first half of them are from my first part of my business. And I'm sure I could have reached out to them today to get orders, because I would have been able to keep a good relationship with them. So that's just something, a learning curve from me. So you don't do it. Or don't throw them away and forget them.
I did the same thing when I started, and I'm regretting it
kicking
too.
myself.
Or when you place them out and lose track, I also always write down where they're placed, just as an extra reference.
Oh, Jen, we can't hear you. I don't know what happened.
Oh no.
Oh, you're back. I don't know. The phone. You weren't on the phone there for a second.
Okay, weird. But you can hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Something else that I wanted to share with you guys that I've been doing is doing accountability partners and really taking advantage of the referral. Sometimes, some of you guys that are promoting, and you might have, a 400 block that you need to fill in, and it's like, oh my gosh, just that number might sound a little overwhelming to you. Take advantage of this referral system. This referral program is amazing. And I kind of changed the way I did things. I used to not have a lot of people take advantage of that referral program at all. And that has dramatically changed the past couple months. I call it an accountability partner. So say you've got someone signing up for the system, I'm really pushing out the system. For one, it's amazing results, but you guys, that BV is legit. That BV is phenomenal. So go sign 4 loyal customers for the system, and there's your qualified leg. I mean, the BV is just phenomenal. Plus, you give them amazing results, and that is a longtime customer of yours. So what I do, if I have someone signing up for greens or the system, really anything, I'll say, hey, do you have anybody else in mind that wants to lose weight or tone and tighten with you? Because here's the deal. I would love to help get you an accountability partner. You guys can, do this together, work together, motivate each other. Plus, let's get your accountability partner signed up right now. I'll help talk to her for you. And you're going to get a free box of wraps. So you're going to see results even faster. I stopped saying you have 30 days, because here's what happens when you tell people that they have 30 days. They forget about it, you guys. After a week, they've totally forgotten about it. I talk about, and if we get someone signed up with you right now, I always say right now. So let's get someone signed up with you right now. Quick, who do you know that wants to do this with you? Let's get them signed up right now, and you get a free box of wraps. Oh, and if you sign up 2 people, do you know 2 accountability partners? Great, because there's 2 free boxes of wraps. So talking about doing this right now while you've got their attention, while you're either texting back and forth or on the phone with them, using the words right now, not get back to me. That's another thing that I wanted to bring up is get back to me.
Yeah, I hate it.
Please don't ever say let me know or get back to me, because I promise you guys, they're not going to let you know. They're not going to get back to you, and they're not just going to blindly go to your website. People, that get upset that we can't post our website. I promise you guys, I've had one person in 3 years that just gone to my website without any communication from me. Talk to them. So don't just direct people to your website and hope they sign up. I tell people, what's your number? Do you want to talk about closing, like with loyal customers?
Say that again. Sorry, you cut out a little.
Should we talk about how different ways that you can close loyal customers?
Yeah, because I think a lot of times people put way too much pressure on themselves with getting that close. Like I think here's the thing, you got to have confidence in what you're doing and have confidence about what you're talking about, because if you don't have confidence and you're shaky about it, they're going to question if they should sign up with you, plain and simple. Okay. Absolutely. So you have to own your business. And so that description is so many different, like, you have to own it. You have to believe that you are good at this. And so when it comes to me closing, you guys, here's the thing. PM Souter posted something out today, and it was either today or yesterday. I saw it on Instagram first, and then she posted it today on Facebook. She said a box, don't treat people just as a box, because they are truly a person. And I really believe that goes the same with loyal customers, because sometimes we can get really excited about the fact that, oh, we have this customer, we're going to place them here, and they filled volume and that's it, and you forgot about them. But you guys, you know what? You have to truly treat them as an individual, and you have to have their best interests at heart. So you have to ask them, okay, listen, for the next 3 months, the next 90 days, however you want to describe it, you guys have to ask them, okay, you have 90 days to work on something that means the most to you. What is the most to you? Do you want to work on your skin? Do you want to work on weight loss? Do you want to work on energy? Do you want to work on the stress that you told me you've had? You have to have those conversations with them. And if this isn't the direction you wanted to go, Jen, jump in. But I want people to understand they have to figure out what people want, because this is not about what we need in our back office and in our boxes. This is about what people need and what they want to do for themselves. So if you're not having proper conversations with people, I can tell you right now, those are going to be the people that cancel and don't finish their program, or they're going to finish it and they're going to feel like you duped them because the products didn't work, because you didn't really care about them. You sold them something they truly didn't need, and you didn't follow back up with them. So you're not going to get a future referral from them, like Jen was talking about. You're not going to get extra orders from them down the road. They're going to cancel with you, and they're going to sign up with someone else who does care. And I just think that is so important.
Absolutely. And you know what, sometimes kind of feeding off that, listening to what they need. So many times we put people on a budget. We say, you only need to sign up for one thing. You only need to try one thing. And guess what they order? They are one thing. You have to know that we have the best products ever. I believe every single person, man, woman, and child, should be on the greens. So if they order hair, skin, and nails, I'm also always talking about greens. Great. I think we should do greens and hair, skin, and nails. If they are talking about the cleanser, great. Let's do the greens and the cleanser together. And here's why. So I'm trying to plug them in to the greens with every single order, because I know that is now my longtime customer. You get them on the greens, and not just for you, for volume for you, but for them, because you should be in this business because you genuinely care about improving someone's health and their well-being. And you can do that with one simple product, the greens. So really and truly, I'm trying to do that as an add-on to every single order.
And I want to add to that. Because you said something about how we always try to decide their budget for them. One of the things that I do that helps me close my loyal customers out, you guys, I ask them, okay, I know what you want to work on now. Can you tell me what your monthly budget is going to be to work on your weight loss, to work on your healthy skin, to work on your tightening and toning? What is your budget? Because then you know kind of where to work. And you know what's really cool about this? And I've seen it happen over and over and over again, is once they've told me their budget and then I tell them what they can get with that budget, well, then they actually can expand their budget a little bit further. Once they realize what that budget is going to get them and how long it's going to take them to achieve the goals that they want. I'm having a deja vu. I feel like I dreamed the same conversation with you. Like, no joke. It just like deja vu moment.
We have had it.
Oh my God. Okay. I thought I was going crazy there for a second. But like Groundhog Day all over again. But you have, but I'm finding that that's happening. Like, you, first of all, find out what their need is, then you find out what their budget is, and show them what their budget will give them for that need. And 9 times out of 10, they'll stretch their budget a little bit more. But you're doing it the right way because you're asking them, and they're giving you permission then to show them what's within their budget. And then from there, they're giving you permission to be like, I need to expand that. So like, I just love it. You have to go through that process.
I love that too. And like I said, with just showing them the one product, you know, telling them that the one, if they talk about they want to lose weight and you come back with ThermoFit, no, tell them all, like I talk about the triple threat in the system. And then if they say that's too much, you can always go down, but you can't go back up. Once you start with ThermoFit, you're not going to be able to squeeze in greens and fat fighters. But if you start with a triple threat, I plug people into the triple threat in the system. And let's say the triple threat, but then they say, you know, that's a little bit too much. Okay, great. You know, do you feel like you can get a good control on your diet overall and maybe steer clear of some of those unhealthy carbs? Because if so, then let's go ahead and take off the fat fighters and let's stick with greens and ThermoFit. But like I said, you can go down, you can work with their budget, but once you start down there, you're not going back up.
Right. And can you go back to you're welcome. That was like total groundhog moment. Can you go back to your referral thing? Because there were a couple different referral things that you talked about. And I think this is going to be crucial for everyone pushing for the volume, because this call essentially is, guys, about helping you get to the end of the month to get your promotions, to get the volume. And you do the accountability partners where it's like, let's team you up, let's use your share, let's get it. But you also talked about customers who are outside of their 30 days. So they don't have that referral link anymore. I liked this idea. Now, disclaimer, for any of you that are brand new, you might not be able to do this yet, but some of us that are maybe going for promotions and we need the volume and you can do this, this is something that you can do. So Jen, you've been doing this, so I'm going to let you explain it because I thought it was genius and it's going to bring in volume.
Like you said, this do not feel like you need to do this. This is just if you've got some extra facials on hand. And for those of you, like I said, if you are shooting for a promotion and you need volume, do what you need to do. Say you've got someone that is outside of their 30 days for the referral. I will still offer them either a free wrap, a free facial, a free like 7-day supply of greens, something like that, something that I have on hand for a referral. So if they know of anybody that is looking to, and I kind of go over the categories: lose weight, tone and tighten, better overall health, better hair, skin, nails. And then I tell them what I'm trying to do. I tell them my goal. I think we need to not be afraid to say what we're shooting for, because like I said, if you have given good customer care, they want to help you. They like you. Let them know. If you just say, do you know of anyone that wants to try a product? No. But if you feed that conversation, tell them the product base that we have, and then just ask for help. Say, I'm so close to a huge bonus for my family and I would just love to help more. Again, help more people. Don't say I need some more volume or I need some more orders. I would really like to help more people with these products. So I'm
glad you just said that, because this has to be about them and it can't be about you, because the minute, and that's just
they can love you to pieces, give them great customer care, but if you go in with your needs, it's not a good look. I see those posts. I need 4 product testers. Nobody cares. Nobody cares what you need. Keep it about them. who can you help? You are looking to help 3 people today with their weight loss journey. You are looking to help. Always keep your heart coming from a place of good, not a place of need. It's not a good look, guys. Also, let's talk. I mean, let's be real. Sometimes we have bad distributors on our team. Again, this call might not be for brand new people, but if you have a non-working distributor, those customers under that distributor, they deserve good customer care too. And maybe they have quit ordering 6 months ago. You need, you guys, $20,000, even $1,000. These are big numbers, and this is going to take you picking up your phone and making a few phone calls. Is it worth it to you? Is it worth not just shooting out a Facebook message, but picking up the phone? It better be. I hope to God it is. Man, my bonuses were sure worth it to me.
Well, and here's another thing too, Jen. Like if you're gonna use social media and like text or whatever, use the voice option.
All the time.
Let me hear you. Like I just literally today, a couple of girls that I was talking to that are pushing for bonuses. I'm like, you've got to use your voice. They've got to hear you, because if you're not going to get very far with them.
People don't get excited. They don't get excited when they read something. They get excited when you are excited. And let's be real, guys, people don't buy products, they buy you. People don't even buy into this company. They buy into what you're telling them that this company is about. So you have to use your voice. I actually, one of my distributors that I signed today, we got on Zoom and we had this face-to-face like connection. We connected, and we had been using the voice back and forth. So when you're talking to people, if you're not able to pick up the phone, or maybe you don't have their number, yes, use your voice. Let's go to these non-working distributors. Their loyal customers deserve good customer care, and maybe they didn't get it. But this is where you already have that loyal customer's phone number. It's in your eSuite. Jump on Tree Viewer, pick up the phone and introduce yourself. Say, and this is where I don't say, hey, I know your distributor's no longer working. I just say that I'm a team member of the distributor, and then I say their name. And I just wanted to touch base with you, introduce myself, and say that I am here to help you. I wanted to check on you, see how things were going with the products. I see that you ordered the exfoliating peel and the cleanser back in the fall. How things work out for you. You know what? We just had this new product launch, and I would love to tell you more about it. Are you interested? Getting this conversation, getting this relationship going, because just because that distributor stopped working doesn't mean that those loyal customers don't deserve to have our products. Get them on products, because they'll probably see someone's Facebook post and call some random Joe Schmo. Let that person be you. They're already where you need them to be. So that's why I go through that chart. Who are my non-working distributors that I do need that volume to be a qualified leg? I'm going to call all those loyal customers. I am, not because I need it, but because those are people that I want to be back on our products. Also, I'm adding them on Facebook.
They signed up for a reason. They had a need and they had a want, and whoever signed them and placed them, or if the person that quit signed them, that those people still have a need. I doubt that they've accomplished what they set out to, and it is our job to step in and help. It's our job. This is our business, and we need to respect our business as such. So, you know, when somebody buys a company and they got all these customers, the new employee, the new owner of the company has to call all the customers to let them know, hey, I just want to let you know I'm here for you. I can help you with anything. It's no different. And I don't know why we stopped thinking that way.
Right. And what's the worst case scenario? The worst case scenario is they don't respond to you, and at least you tried. At least you tried. And you guys, you have to, at the end of the month, be able to sit back, regardless of what happens, and say, you know what? I know I tried my damnedest. I gave it all I got, because those months that you can't say it, it's not a good feeling. You know, I've had those months that I can look back, I'm like, you know what? I did not give it my 100%. I did. And it doesn't feel good. So work with that integrity and that passion every single month. And you know what? That's contagious. Your team follows suit.
And you know, for everyone that's listening to this right now, I mean, I'll be honest, I thought Jen and I were going to come on here and be all like, yo, listen, this is but it's turned to be a little bit softer. We're a little bit softer, but you know what, you guys? There is so much potential for you. There's so much potential. And it breaks my heart. And it has been breaking my heart with some of the people that I'm talking to. And they keep telling me, I want to go Emerald. I want to go Ruby. I just want to increase my volume. I just want to do this. Wanting it is one thing. Doing it is another thing. And having the action behind the words shows me more than anything that you really want this. And when I'm not seeing the activity, when I'm not seeing you out there, if I am asking, how many people have you talked to today? How many times have you shared something on social media? How many coupons have you handed out? Well, I just don't ever leave the house. I don't ever do anything. Well, you know, I just got so busy, and well, I was stuck at work all day, and well, I just worked so much. I got called into work. Like, all of that stuff to me, I'm sorry, you guys, is bullshit, because Jen worked a full-time job, had 3 babies. I worked a full-time job, had two kids, one part-time because he was with his mom, was here. But you know what, you guys, if you want it bad enough, you make it happen. And when I got started in this business, I didn't know anything. And and I'm about to go red here for a second. So all you yellows, just sit tight for a minute. You know, if you want something bad enough, you want it so bad, you're not going to let anything stop you. And you guys, Jen told her story a little bit in the beginning, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I did, because these bonuses are crucial, you guys. These bonuses can make or break your future. And when I got started, I worked a full-time job, you guys. I worked from 8:30 to 5 every single day. Monday through Friday, I worked. But you know what? I didn't let that stop me. I took my stuff to work. I took lunch breaks. Instead of working through my lunch break, which is what I did before I started at Works, I actually took a lunch break. I actually took pee breaks. I took my phone with me to the bathroom. I took a lunch break. I went to my car and hid in my car. I took my bag full of pair of jeans and a t-shirt. I was booking parties, and I was going to do the party right after work, and I wasn't coming home until 7 or 8 o'clock at night, and then I would eat dinner late, or I'd be doing fast food. You do whatever you have to do. You do what you have to do to get done what you want to get done. And if you're going to make tons of excuses, you have no one else to blame but yourself. If you didn't put the action behind the words, and you didn't achieve the goals and the bonuses and the money and the income that you wanted to achieve, you have no one else to blame but yourself. Jen and I are giving you all these tips to work on existing customers, but if you don't have the existing customers yet, and you are coming down to that wire of getting your Ruby bonus, this is your last month, or Emerald, and you guys are needing it, then you just have to get off of your ass and you have to get to work. I mean, you have to book these parties. You got to change it at work. You got to go and get it done. You have to stay up late. You have to get up early. I mean, even now, I'm sometimes up till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I don't have to be. You guys, I'm not working a 9-to-5 job anymore, but you know what? I'm still working my business. There's still things that I want to achieve. And if you want it, you're going to get it done, which means you're going to go and do a party, a 45-minute party, you guys, after work. Stop thinking that the only time you can have a gathering, a one-on-one, a two-on-one, a group setting, or whatever, stop thinking that the only time you can do these are on the weekend. I think that is the biggest misconception about what we do, is it has to be done on the weekend. Because I wish I still had my book, because when I first joined this business, I joined February 18th. I was diamond by April 30th of the same year. You guys, I was booking parties Monday through Sunday. And sometimes there were 2, because I would do a 45-minute consultation and I'd jump to go do another one. But it was helping me sell my wraps. I had wrap cash constantly. I was getting loyal customers in the computer. I was signing distributors on the spot. If you want it, you work for it. If you don't want it, play possum, roll over, be dead, and call it a day. But for those of you that are telling Jen and I that you want it, and you've been telling us, I want this. I know I keep making excuses. I know. Do you really know? Because if you really, truly knew it and felt it in your heart, you would stop. Because like I said at the beginning of this call, excuses will cost you money more than just trying ever will.
Absolutely.
Ever will.
I love it. And thank you for sharing that, just about how it takes hustle. And I don't know if you guys have read Beach Money. Beach Money is such a good book, but it talks about, like, you've got to be willing to to do what others won't, to have what others won't. And you guys, if you bust at, you're going to be doing something for the next 5 years, right? You're going to be doing something. Why not put everything in for the next 3 to 5 years? So you can go retire on a beach. So you'll be making $500,000 a year as an ambassador diamond, but go all in. And you know, something else that we kind of talked about is the communication. You guys that are really pushing for diamond bonuses or ruby bonuses or emerald bonuses, I'm not just calling out the diamonds, but we got to hear from you. We have got to hear from you, not just me popping in every couple days. Like when Sandy, I don't know about when you went diamond, but when I went diamond and double diamond, I was on the phone with my entire team and with my upline multiple times a day, every single day, knowing who's doing what. It was constant communication because I couldn't just pop in with Sarah every few days. It was like, Sarah's like, what are you doing? Where are you at? Who are you talking to? Who are you signing? Go. It was, I remember her saying, I love your babies. I love your entire family. And I don't want to offend you, but for the next month, I don't care. I'm not going to ask about them. I don't want to hear about them. We are going to talk every single day. She goes, you told me you want diamond, so don't back out. Do you really want diamond? Are you willing to work for diamond, or do you just want diamond? Because there is a very big difference. We all want diamond, right? I mean,
I'm pretty sure you and I recently just had a similar conversation about this for you too.
Yes, we did. Yes,
we did. And it happens to all of us. This conversation is something that you have a lot, but you and I literally just had a similar conversation like this, last week? Yeah.
Yep.
It. Go ahead, and then I got something to add.
You have to have that constant communication. You have to truly understand that it's not just wanting diamond, but it's being willing to work like a diamond. Diamond happens by choice, not by chance. And that choice is talking to your upline every single day, telling her where you're at, what you're doing. And it's talking to your entire team, not just the ones you like, not just the ones that you're personally enrolled to, not just your favorite ones. It's talking to every person on your team, because you know what, guys? Sometimes it just takes hearing from you one time to change that distributor's entire day around. For someone to reach out to them and say, what can I help you with? I want to help you. Be that person. If you are going for some of these bonuses, that's your job. That's your job. You have to know your entire team, what they're doing, motivate them every single day, not just when it's convenient for you.
I'm so glad you just said that, because I cannot tell you how many times that somebody tells me they want something and then they talk to me for like 3 days and all of a sudden they're in the black Bermuda Triangle, and then 2 days before the end of the month they're trying to reach back out to me and they're frustrated because they're not going to get their bonus. And I have called them, I have texted them, I have sent them messages, and they're not responding, and they have no one else to blame but themselves. And I can tell you with unwavering faith, every single one of my people that are getting ready to promote this month, it is because they have been in constant contact with me every single day. I've got a girl, she's about to go triple diamond, and I kid you not, she is on the phone with me 3, 4, 5, sometimes 10 times a day, because she knows she has to stay plugged in. And it doesn't matter what your rank is. I don't care if you're a brand new distributor or if you're a presidential diamond like me, you have to be engaged with somebody. You have to be talking to somebody, because if you're not, you know what's going to happen, Jen? You're going to have this person get in your ear that tells you you're crazy and you're wasting your time and you're leaving your babies and why are you never home and you're never going to get that bonus. But if you are on the phone with your upline and they are mapping out exactly what you need to do, and you're constantly on the phone with them saying, hey, how do I talk to this? Especially like the new ones that are on the phone and on the computer watching us, you don't know what to say. You don't know what to do. And how are you going to learn if you're not talking to the person that knows it? Okay. And we get it. Jen and I get it. New people are signing new people are signing new people. That means there could be a whole row of new people on the same team together. Guess what? You find the diamond or above leader and plug into them, and you all can learn together, because the minute you stop being plugged in is the minute your business is going to fall apart. And then you're going to say it didn't work for you. And then you're going to quit and you're going to tell the whole world that it works, doesn't work, and you lose money, and it has nothing to do with that, you quit.
Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. If you are not getting what you need, keep going up. Keep going up. And yes, I liked how you just said about if you have a whole row of new distributors, if you are that diamond or above upline and you know that that whole chunk of your leg is new, do not think that they're all training each other. That is your job. That is your job. Talk to them, help them, teach them how to sign the first 4 loyal customers. Teach them how to sign. Give them posts. You know, I reach out to my new distributors and I give them sample posts to do. Also, you know, let's talk to the. I think we've talked to the veteran ones, the ones that are really pushing for bonuses. Do you want to do a quick little recap of some favorite tips that you have of signing for new distributors that are on the phone, or for those that are working on getting in the 400 club? Hats off to you guys, because we have something really, really exciting that we're going to talk about in just a little bit. So we're super excited about that. We love 400 club. We can do a happy dance real quick. Me happy dancing, yeah. So, all right, we want to give you some of our favorite little tips. So everyone on my team,
husband's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Hey. This is what your wife does. She dances in front of the computer. But something that my team all has, they all have videos, loyal customer videos. So I have them make a video describing the loyal customer program, kind of like how we talked about using your voice button versus typing things out. Well, when people can hear you and see you, it's always better. So my loyal customer video, I personally never use the word auto ship. I hate that word. I will describe an auto ship, but I don't say it.
They have a personal shopping cart that they get to pick what gets sent monthly.
Oh, I like that. Personal shopping cart. I like that. But I say all you're agreeing to do is try at least one product, any product of your choice, for 3 months. Then I say something really important. You are in total control. Tell them they're in total control, because that instantly makes it less scary. You're in total control. You can change it up or as little as you want. And after those 3 loyal customers, or after those 3 months, you're forever and always considered a loyal customer. Come back as much or as little as you want. And then I say it's kind of like a Costco membership, but we waive the $50 fee for trying something for 3 months. So they all have videos, so that way they send it. So if you have someone that liked a post, I get their number. I'm so excited to help get you started. What's your number? I'm going to text you a video teaching you how you're going to get my distributor discount. I send them my video, and then I send them a picture of the order form. I do not send people to this is at least how I personally do it. I don't send people to my site until after I have them in the system. I send them a picture of my order form, say this is the information I need, and I also don't give them an option for a password, because I set the password to something that I have preset, so that way when you get a loyal customer calling the day before their shipment goes out and they forget their password, I know what it is. And then I put the order in myself. After I put the order in, then I walk them through my website. So it's securing the sale. Get that order in. I don't tell them, get back to me or let me know. I say, I'm putting in orders tonight at 4 or today at 4. I'm going to get your order in for you. I know how busy you are. And another question I get all the time is people like, well, a stranger from Facebook isn't going to give me their credit card information. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. It's almost kind of shocking how they really do.
They do. And they will send it right over Facebook.
Confidence, and you show them that this is standard. And I also say, what's your number? That way no personal information is on social media. They respect that a little bit more. And then I tell them I delete this right away. But when you talk with confidence, you portray that. You know, if you have in your mind, oh my God, who's going to give me their credit card? Well, they're not going to give you your credit card information, because you already have that seed of doubt. But when you talk like this is standard, because to me and how I do business, this is standard, they do it. So secure the sale, stop sending people to your website, and stop saying, let me know. What are some of your tips on getting those loyal customers, Sandy?
I believe it or not, I'm very, very similar to you, Jen. So similar, it's scary. I do the same thing. I'm like, I know we've been talking about you wanting the hair, skin, and nails. I'm actually putting in all those orders tonight. I know you want this. I'm going to shoot you over the information I need. Just text it back to me, and I'm going to get you in the system. Once I have you in the system, I'm going to give you your secure ID number that you have that is your account that no one else has. And I don't send the order form, but I do have it all texted out because on most phones there's a notepad, and I have everything I need, basically what's on the order form. It's just because I'm all about simplicity, because if I'm not near an order form, I can't take a picture and send it, and I don't want to scroll through tons of photos to find an order form. So for me, it's all typed out, and I literally just copy, paste it, text it over to them. I said, shoot that back to me, and as soon as I have the information, I'm going to get you enrolled, and you're going to start saving today. So I let them know they're going to start saving today. They're going to get my discount today. Now, and on the thing it says, write down what you want. Now, if I do, now here's one thing that I do. If I notice that they're ordering more than $80 worth of product, I shoot them back, and I'm like, are you sure that for $40 more, you wouldn't want to join this with me and go after a $1,000 bonus? Because if somebody's ordering wraps, or they're ordering wraps and greens, or wraps and something else, and they're spending over $80, guys, that's what we spend as a distributor. I have no problem leading with the distributorship and closing out with the customer program, because just like Jen said, it's much easier to come down on pricing than it is to go up. So I just straight out ask them, hey, you are spending more than I am. And I am shocked at how many people will use Facebook and text messaging to send me that information. Even distributorship, you guys. When I have somebody that's signing up for a distributor, I do the same thing. I text them, I copy it, I paste it. And it even says on there, Social Security for your 1099 for taxes. They know why I need it. People will shoot that back to you left and right. Like, they don't care, because you're having confidence. You're telling them what it's for. That's how I get my customers. And I like your loyal customer video. I think I'm going to start incorporating that with my team. See this? I'm doing this call so we can teach our team thing. And every time you and I do a call, I learn something. I love the loyal customer program. And I mean, I have a video that I use, but I never thought to have my newbies do it. I can coach them on what to say. They can make their video, and then they've got it. I think we just have to just ask. I think too many times we judge and answer for people. It goes back to us setting their budget for them. We assume that nobody wants to order from us, so nobody is. And the reason that they're not is because we're not asking them, plain and simple. So you have to assume the sale, talk to them with confidence, and just say, listen, you keep liking my system photo. Are you curious? I'm putting in some orders for that for some other people. I can get yours in, and I'll give you my discount.
When you just said, I like how you just said, I noticed you keep liking my picture. I think sometimes when we're new, we expect people to private message us or comment below. None of my posts will ever say comment below, but it's a like is a lead. And we need to take those likes seriously. I teach my team that a like is like the shy girl in the back of the classroom. They are not going to raise their hand. They are not going to private message you. They are not going to comment. But them liking is kind of them doing like one of those things. They liked it. Follow up. Say, hey, I noticed you liked the system, my before and after picture. Amazing results, right? Are you interested in getting started?
Yeah, you have to, because I've got a girl that I went to high school with, and she came to a party. Actually, she came to the party where I met Tina Almsbaugh, and Tina's like my best friend now in this company, all because of It Works. And this girl was there. It was her mom who threw the party, and I have been following up with Tina's been a part of my business for 3 years, you guys. And this girl didn't sign up as a customer 3 years ago, but she likes a lot of my stuff. And periodically I will follow up with her, and I'm like, hey, you keep liking that. Are you ready to order? I'm putting in orders. And she kept saying no. She kept saying no. But you know what, you guys? We rolled out with the system, and she bid on it. Took her 3 years, but we rolled out with the right product at the right time for her. And because I kept following up with her, she signed up, and she signed up to get the system, and she's using it, and she's loving it. So you have to follow up with people. And even though they don't sign up right away, even after you've reached out to them and they continue to like your products, they're still intrigued. It's just a not right now, and they're waiting for that right post, that right product, that right time for them. But you're never going to know when it's the right time if you don't ask.
Yes, a no is not a no, guys. A no is not a no. A no is not, it's just a not right now. And maybe they are, maybe they can't afford it. And you know what? I probably wouldn't be totally comfortable. A lot of people say, well, so-and-so totally ignored me. You know what? There might be a reason. Maybe they're not comfortable saying that they can't afford it, or you don't know what's going on with them. So a no is almost always just a not right now, because I know she and I both had so many people come back after ignoring us or telling us a flat out no, and it just wasn't their time, and now it's their time. But if you are consistently consistent, and even though they told you no or they flat out ignored you, you're still liking their posts, you're still commenting, you're still being relevant in their news feed, they're going to come to you. And what you just said, if you don't know, you'll always ask. That's how I feel about presenting the business. I always close with, are you interested in trying the product, or are you interested in making money while trying the product? You guys, that is one simple question. It is the simplest question that can totally transform. A lot of people are like, oh, I didn't even think about that. But now they are. So it's just a simple question. What, you probably do that too, right?
Yeah, it's funny because
it's weird. But it's one
we
simple
swear
question.
we have the same parents. We were just lost in the hospital.
I think my mom might have gotten around.
I think maybe my mom. Well, wait, my mom did. That's another story. Okay.
But so just ask. You know that person that's complained about growing their hair out, or who's complained about her stretch marks, or who's complained about not losing weight. Bring up your products. You guys, you have your hands on something amazing and that you should be very proud of, and you should be very willing to share it. Do you want to?
One thing. Well, I want to say one thing. I'm going to backtrack just a few, and then I think we're done. We should tell everyone our contest thing that we're doing, because we've been on for an hour, and it's a long call for a Wednesday. I know, right? It goes so fast. We have so much fun. We can't help it. So the one thing that I want to leave you guys with, and this is for any of you new distributors or even you seasoned vets trying to get these last distributors in the computer so that you can start reaching out to all these customers and using all these tips that we're giving you. If you are not utilizing the three-way call process with your upline, you are missing out, because I'm sorry, new people don't know how to talk to people. You don't know what to say. You don't know, you throw up on people. I did 4 three-way calls today, and of all 4 of those calls, I think all 4 of them just signed up as a distributor. So Jen, I'm sure that you do three-way calls. So if
I offer all the time, and I also do a lot of group boxes with potentials.
Okay, I don't like that option, but that's okay. I will agree to disagree with that. I like to get on the phone with them. Like, I did a Skype. I had one of my distributors add for a girl's house that was going to join the business. We pulled up Skype. She got to see me. She got to see my, because I talk with my hands. I'm very excitable. I got to share the program. And then I was on the phone. I got to talk to 4 different people today, and those 4 people are joining our team because they got to get one-on-one with me. I got to share my journey and where I came and where I am today, and keeping the process of our business simple by pulling out the party pad. Like, new people, you guys, it's okay not to know how to present this business with people. That's where we come in. You must utilize your diamond and above leader, because they're going to help you seal the deal. And if you don't use us, you're not going to learn how to talk. And that's part of your training.
It's something that you guys can't do. It's just because you're new. And Andy and I both probably word vomited all over like nobody's business. And but that's by getting on these calls and sitting back and listening, like what we say, what we don't say. Your practice makes perfect. And nobody expects you to join something and just get it. But that's where you have help. Like, I didn't have much help when I started. Sandy, I don't think you did either. We figured it out, and we don't want you to have to make the same mistakes that we went through. So truly, truly, truly utilize your leadership upline, because that's what they're here for.
Okay, we ready?
We're ready.
Okay, go.
Okay. So, it's super exciting to be in the 400 Club, because we realized that we're both gift givers and we like fun things. And we think you guys like fun things too. So we're going to do a prize. And we're going to do the same thing. So you guys want a car magnet? Who wants a car magnet? I want a new one. One of mine fell off in the car wash.
Do you know how many people said that? Like right after conference, they're like, I lost my magnet.
Thank God for the back window car decal. So I hit him from the back. That's so sweet. Sorry, guys. I'm tired. I know we got to bring it back. Sorry. Man.
Back to PG, Jen.
And I haven't even been drinking. Thank God. Okay. So we're not hitting people from the back. Here's what you're going to do. So wait, what day did we decide? The
25th.
25th. You get your 4 loyal customers, right?
4 new customers from tonight until the 25th.
Until the 25th is 1 entry. You get into the 400 club by the 25th. That's a 2nd entry. You sign a distributor, and for every distributor you sign, right? We're doing for every distributor you sign.
Yes.
Until Sunday. And why we picked Sunday is because Miss Dury here is super smart and realized that it's Easter and you're going to be around a lot of family. So easy. People ask you, what do you do? Great. I started a new home-based business that I'm really excited about. Instant conversation. You sign a distributor by Sunday, gets you the 3rd entry. And so you guys should all, I mean, if we're all running our businesses, every single person in reality should have 3 entries going in to a drawing for a car magnet.
I love it. I love it because my team knows I do a 400 club drawing every month, and it's usually like blitz cards or product pamphlets or the magnet. But what's cool is you get to up your entries. Like you get and if you sign 2 distributors from now to the 27th, well, instead of 3 entries, you have 5. Like, you guys, that's so cool. I love it. I love giving things away for hard work, and I'm so excited right now. And I'm glad that you said something. I'm going to end on this, and I'm not going to talk anymore because we've been on the phone forever. But when someone asks you, what do you do? Stop saying, I sell insurance, I work as a nurse, I work at the school, I'm a dentist, I'm a hygienist, I am a waitress. Stop saying all that. Say, I am a rapper. And they're going to go, what? What do you do? Because it's going to be intriguing enough for them to ask you a question. And then you can talk about your business because that's your segue in. So stop saying, because the minute that my upline told me to stop telling everyone that I worked at State Farm, I saw a shift in my business because I started getting more interest.
I remember going out for drinks with Sarah, and someone asked what I did. And I said I was a registered nurse, and she kicked me so hard under the table. She's like, no, you're not. I'm like, but I am. She's like, no, you run a successful home-based business. I'm like, that's right, I do. Because you tell people you run a successful home-based business, you instantly started a conversation. Sorry, guys, I'm not in the middle of an earthquake. I'm trying to plug in. So you say a successful home-based business, and it's an instant conversation starter. They're going to ask, what do you do? And you don't need to be, a diamond to say you're a successful home-based business owner. Right now, you run a successful home-based business.
Yep.
And,
you are successful until you quit.
Yep. Because otherwise you say you're
don't
a nerd.
Quit.
Oh, that's cool. My aunt is too. Like, conversation's done.
Right. Okay, so. Oh yeah. Oh my God! I almost forgot about that.
How did you forget?
Because we didn't talk about. Yes.
Okay. So
we promise this is not an April Fool's joke.
It's gonna be really, really good. Who wants to go double diamond? I'm gonna pretend that a lot of hands are going up because I can't see anything. But who wants to go double diamond really soon by August 31st? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Well,
why do I want to go double diamond?
I don't know. I feel like I keep on wanting to raise my hands. I'm like, oh, wait, no. You guys do, though.
But we're not
so excited because not only are
we're
you going to get like, wait, what?
We're not telling him. We're not telling him yet.
Oh,
okay.
I know. I'm just teasing
it's a secret.
That.
Okay.
That like not only
you're tired.
Wait, what?
You're tired. I don't want you to slip. What is happening?
I won't. I promise.
Okay.
Not only you're going to get an awesome paycheck, but something else really exciting is going to happen. That's all I'm saying.
Like so awesome. Like I can't even handle it. And did you send your save the dates out?
The picture?
You know that picture? Yeah, the save the date.
Yeah. Yeah. It's in the group. It's in the page.
Okay.
So we think we're going to string you along for a little bit longer until, what do you think, babe? April 1st?
Yeah. When is April 1st? When is April 1st? Hold on. I'll be on a plane to Phoenix, Arizona. So we got to make a decision. We should do a hangout. We should tell them live.
Yes.
So I'll be driving to Chicago, so I can do it through my phone.
Okay.
So we'll tell them. We'll figure it out. We'll tell them. We'll make the announcement sometime on the 1st.
Okay.
It could be first thing in the morning. It could be in the middle of the day. It might be midnight. I don't know.
I'm so excited, and you guys better be too, because
Hey, did you, without saying names, and I'm sure you will be on the same page, did you send a message to somebody that I told you to about saving the date?
About to
like keep
person? Yep.
You did? Okay.
It's looking good.
Fabulous.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to tell everyone.
Go double diamond.
Double diamond by August 31st, and you will find out April 1st why we're so excited.
It's gonna be amazing.
I can't wait.
Oh, all right.
Okay,
love.
so I'm excited. We had 13 people stay with us live on the
for all
Hangout.
13 of you guys, because
yes,
long call. But I had fun.
I had fun too. I liked doing this where they could listen on the phone, see us, and see our craziness. I like this. Well, I can't wait. I hope everyone took away something, because if they were playing possum, because that's what we were like, we joked about it at first, but then when we said it, we're like, this is so true. So you have to make a decision and you have to make a choice. So if you listen to this all the way through, we want you to post on your timeline, hashtag playing possum or hashtag the Roadrunner, because we're going to know if you listened and which choice you're making, and that's going to tell us if you're pushing hard for end of month.
I love it. I love it, you guys. Thank you so much. I'm so happy we got to do this call together.
Me too.
Absolutely amazing.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. Stay tuned. April 1st, we've got a special announcement.
8 days, guys. Make the most of it. Make the most of this run. All right. Love you guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.